Hey, what's up? I'm Chilli.
And I'm T-Boz, and we're TLC.
And this is The
Aftermath.
Part 3 of Billy J's interview with TLC. One of my happiest days. really super cool. So the soundtrack for the record, when you get to the last song, there's this song called Meant to Be.
Yes.
It was really cool that in the movie, it has you guys before you're performing, you're doing this chant, TLC,
MTB, TLC, MTB.
So I think that was just a great concept to revisit that, for this song, around the 20-year reunions. But so where did that, we talked about that a little bit earlier, but just the whole Meant to Be, what made you guys revisit that for this song?
Break it down. That's Ne-Yo.
Ne-Yo.
Gosh, we love him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jamaica Craft was our she's our choreographer, and she was working with Ne-Yo too. And she said, Ne-Yo's always asking questions like, "Who's playing them? I mean, what kind of?" We was like, "Oh, he's a fan." And so our manager showed him the trailer, and he grabbed the word MTV from that. And 3 days later, came back, and he had a song that actually explained our 20 years together in one song. It just said everything about our whole group. I had tears in my eyes. I was like, oh my God, because it just took me down memory lane and all the pain, the triumph, the struggle.
Everything.
And I was like, how can you do this in one song? But the cry baby cried. Well,
I said
tears.
me too.
I said tears.
And I said me too.
Okay, good. Okay.
Well, what's really cool about it is that, Ne-Yo, he's a great producer, of course, but this sounds like a TLC song,
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I think is,
But you know what? I think it also was cool too because because he is a fan, and he knows how she sings, how I sing, and the format was perfect. And again, that was another MTV thing. It was meant to be for him to do it. We had never worked with Ne-Yo before.
Yeah.
No. And love his music. Just him here. First of all, I have to say he's probably one of the sweetest person that you could ever meet, right?
Yeah, he's really sweet. But he was also in a group as well, so he could relate to what it's like being in a group as well. And Chilli always says it too best, that even if you're not in a group or whatever's meant to be in your life, like if you weren't supposed to have a baby or you were told that's meant to be a job you wanted, whatever was meant to be for your life and you really wanted it and it happened,
you can connect to this
song. It's an MTV
song.
thing. You can connect to this song.
Yeah, that's a great, in the tradition of, these messages that you guys have in your music. So now that I know Lady Gaga, there's a Lady Gaga song, and then there's a story I just read, I think in Us Weekly, that she cried or something when you guys had a chance to meet her. What happened?
I didn't go to the studio with you that
What
night.
happened is I went to Dallas's studio, and he was just like, we were supposed to work on a whole other song, and he was like, wait a minute, I have a Gaga song that she sang like TLC inspired, and she's a really big fan, but she didn't want to insult you guys by putting it out, so she didn't
Which
want
would not have been,
but yeah, it wouldn't have been like,
we would have been happy.
Offend them. And I'm like, you wouldn't offend them, girl, you Lady Gaga. So I was like, well, bump it, let's sing it. So sang the song. She was like, tell her to come right now. I want to meet her right now. Came over, and it was just amazing, all the compliments she gave us as a group. And she was just like, you don't understand. It's not like some regular fan stuff. Like, you really helped me as a kid. And, she just said stuff like, if there was no TLC, there would be no me. And I'm looking like, are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I was floored because she is so amazing. Yeah. And I really thank her for that song. It's called Posh Life, and it means passionately only serving him, and it's deep, and it has a lot of meaning to her.
Okay. Big G-O-D. Big G.
Yeah.
And she's an amazing person.
Yeah, so, and Chilli, a couple years ago, I talked to you about meeting Taylor Swift and how, she told you guys you inspired her. So to think, like, you've not only had impact on, all your regular fans, but all these other superstars, how does that make you feel, especially when you consider all the things you guys dealt with?
I guess it kind of at the end of the day, and because we even look at ourselves like this too, we're all human, you know what I mean, and we're big fans of other people, and they're probably shocked that we're fans of theirs, and I think it just kind of works that way, and but it feels really, really good to know that people that we respect in the music business, really has a lot of love for us. You know, so and because you never know who your music
never take
is
it for
touching,
granted.
like you just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm humble to the fact. I'm like, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All the catchphrases you have, I'm like, I gotta write that down. And so, how much of this record? Because you guys have like a whole new record that's coming out in 2014. So, how much of that have you guys recorded so far?
Probably about 12 songs
Oh,
so far.
Yeah. And so, go ahead.
I was gonna say you keep going and pick the best ones, and
Right.
and we're going right back in the studio after this press junket, after the movie, right back to the studio.
So, the song that you've made thus far, like, what kind of vibe are we looking at? You know.
Well, I mean, hey, we
TLC sounding.
definitely the TLC sound. You know, some jamming music and
Lyrical
really
content.
good lyrical content. I mean, you know, we've been called feminist. Hey, whatever.
Whatever.
We might be just a little bit, but you know, I mean, we definitely have a lot of girl power type songs too.
You know what's interesting? You talked about Ne-Yo, you talked about Lady Gaga, and another example is this J. Cole song, Crooked Smile. Such an incredible song. I was at iHeart Radio Fest and saw you guys perform,
cool.
which was awesome. But yeah, it's just another example of like how they just got it, because that sound perfect for you guys. Like, were you surprised when you heard that song? And then too, like, he's a rapper, you know, so were you surprised?
I was so amazed to find out he's a real artist, because real artist, not a puppet. There's so many puppets out here, so many people who sing songs that anybody could sing. I don't even know what they look like or who it is. I just like the song. J. Cole is a real artist. He knows how to produce. He knows how to vocal produce.
Yep.
He knows what he likes. He knows how to write. He's amazing. And he's not on the bandwagon of, oh, I'm jumping on this person because it's hot. He respects other real artists. And it doesn't matter to him if you're out or not. If he likes you, he's down for you. And I respect him for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks. I think I've taken up a lot of your time, for which
Thank
I'm very
you.
grateful. Is there anything else about TLC that you want people to know?
Well, we want you to watch the Crazy Sexy
Yes.
Food TLC story coming on Monday in VH1.
9 o'clock.
Yes. We're going to be
9
tweeting
p.m.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
tweeting live.
Yes.
8 p.m. Central. And guess what? It'll repeat over and over again. So if you don't catch it Monday, you can catch it again.
But we want you to catch it Monday.
Monday will be great. Okay?
What they said, yeah. And tell people, please, how they can keep up with you. Yeah.
You can keep up with us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Official Chilli.
TLC. Oh, I was going to say our person.
Well, Official TLC,
Yeah.
Official Chilli, and
At the Real T-Boz.
T-Boz. And on Instagram, you still the Real
I'm
T-Boz.
still Instagram.
And on Instagram, it's not Official Chilli. It's a fake one. Unfortunately, we can't seem to.
So it's the Real Chilli.
So it's the Real Chilli on Instagram.
But the Real T-Boz all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Billy.
Thanks.
Yahoo!